What's going on, guys? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. As always, we have one rule here. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. Um, Once again, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. We just here to talk stocks. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. You will thank yourself for in the long run. So, but yeah, let's jump right into it, man. We had a crazy day in the market on Friday, man. You know, business is booming. Business is booming. Let's jump right into it. I ain't gonna hold you up. Uh, let's see. Let's jump right into the Dow. The Dow was up 285 points today. Well, on Friday, I should say. A good day for the Dow. Once again, the past week, up almost 2%, 663 points for the Dow. Over the last month, the Dow is, oh, well, we don't say last month because it might be because we're at the beginning of the month. But let's look at year to date. Boom, the Dow is up 3%, 1,200 points for the year so far. Wow. Dow's making a push. Let's see if we can keep going. Are we in a recession? Are we in a recession? I'm just trying to figure it out now. If we look at the S&P, they said we was going to be at 3,200 right now. We're sitting at 4,400. You see the S&P was up 1%, up 53 points on Friday. In the past week, you see the S&P was up 2%, up 90 points. And year to date, I mean, just look at that chart. It speaks for itself. The S&P year to date is up 16%. I see a lot of green here, 626 points. Once again, are we in a recession? I don't know. The NASDAQ up on Friday, 1.45%, 196 points, inching closer to that 14,000. Last 5 days, the NASDAQ up 222 points. And year to date, man, NASDAQ still hitting heavy, up 32%. Think about it. If you invest in the NASDAQ, like you could be up 20, 30% this year on your returns. Like, so the NASDAQ's up 3,400 year to date. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. And NASDAQ holds the big techs, right? So techs are making a comeback. They are booming. So far in 2023, and we're halfway through the year. So, man, I was so excited in the market. I didn't even do my weekly challenges this past week. I didn't do my JEPQ challenge. I didn't do my SCHD VOO challenge. So, let's be clear. If I don't do it 1 week, I'm doubling up next week. So next week we'll do week 26, week 27. As far as our investing challenges into SCHD and VOO. And, our $5 weekly challenges, we will do $10 for JEPI and JEPQ. So, that's the way it goes. If we don't do it 1 week, we double up the next week to get us back on track. And I may switch to every 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it go. Those VOO and the SCHD numbers are starting to get up there. So, but we're going to make it all the way through week 52 for sure. That's not even a question. So, but we're halfway through the mark. We're going to double up next week. The reason why I didn't double up, man, because the reason why I didn't invest on Friday as I normally do is because I just got caught up in my Robinhood account, man. I started taking this Robinhood account serious about a month ago. We were sitting at 2,000. If you go back and watch the video, now we set a goal to hit 3K. We was able to hit 3K. We set a goal to hit 4K. Let's see where we at. Let's see where we at. Without further ado, Boom, we at 4,300. 4,300 right now. And we just started taking this account serious, right? We just had some crypto in here, which I still have crypto. That's why you see the numbers changing right now. We know crypto's not doing a lot for us right now, so but it is what it is. But look at overall, we're up 43. I mean, we're at a total balance of 4370 right now. So, and let's just take a look. You see on the day we're down, right? On the week, look at that, up 21%, 773 points, dollars. I keep saying points, dollars, $773. The last month we're up 1,300, almost $1,400, 46%. The last 3 months up 55%. We must be doing something right. We must be doing something right. $1,550 year to date. We are up 82% year to date, almost $2,000. So we are doing something correct. Do you have a 82% return on your money this year? If so, leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing. And in the past year, we're up $2,000, 85%. Wow. I mean, the numbers kind of speak for itself. And, we're going to jump right into what's causing these spikes in the account. And I mentioned before, a couple of videos ago, I wanted to put an emphasis on learning how to trade options this year, right? So in my Fidelity account, I'm doing cover calls. I'm doing cover calls on Amazon. I'm doing cover calls on Google because I do have 100 shares of each. I'm also doing cover calls on Sophie because I have 100 shares of Sophie. So I have been learning how to do cover calls. Most of the time it turns out pretty good, but there's some times where it doesn't go my way. If, we have a cover call where the price spikes up past, what we expected to be. So we have to take actions when things like that happen. But for this account, I wanted to learn how to trade options. I wanted to learn how to do leap options. And just I'm not cover call, but just calls in general. I'm not a big put person. So if you guys are, puts, that's your thing. I'm not mad at that. But I'm just, taking it one step at a time. So right now, if you look over here, you see what my stocks are that I have in this account. I have some Target, I have some ET, some VTI, QQM, I have Main, right? I have some crypto, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and some Doge. You see my reoccurring buys that I have on all my investments. Usually have those set up for every other week. So that is part of why this account is growing. Once again, that's part of why this account is growing. The main reason why this account is growing is right up here. These option plays that we've been doing the last 2 months, for the most part, they've all been turning out good. They have all been turning out almost home runs, with the exception of Google. Well, it's a couple, right? But Google, because they had a couple of downgrades last week, so I decided to get out of that. And that's going to be something I'm going to revisit in the future. But right now, we're going to focus on building up these Apple contracts, right? So I started with one Apple contract, did well on it. Now I'm in 2 contracts. Let's take a look at what we're doing right here. And you see, Apple hit 48%. Wow. Let's get down into it. You see, this is a Apple 185 call option. You see the expiration date is 7/28. I have 2 contracts. I purchased the contracts on June 27th, so just a couple of days ago. And you see here what the return has been so far. When you see what we did on Friday, up almost $700, 48% on Friday. Total return. Remember, we just opened these up. So we opened on 627. So 3 days, we have a return of 75%. We still have quite a bit of time on these expirations, but that's a total return of $926. You see that I bought 2 contracts at $6.10. So that's times 10, right? $610 total spent, 1220. You see the current value right now is 2146. That tells you how well these contracts have been doing since we purchased. You see the stats here. You see the Greeks here. I'm not a big Greek person, with the exception of Delta. I did say, for me, this is for me. This is not investment advice for you to take and, as advice. I like to see deltas at 0.7 or above when I purchased them. Now, Apple, I may go for 0.65, something like that, if I like what I see as far as the expiration date and how Apple is moving. And I think I may have gotten this one less than the 0.7 that I usually do. But with Sophie contracts earlier was at 0.7 when we purchased, 4.7 when we purchased. So Apple may have been a little bit lower, but you see where it's at now. 0.818, 8108, I'm sorry. And you see what the contracts has done so far. We have a goal to get to 3 contracts, and we're going to do 5 contracts, then we're going to do 10 contracts. And this time next year, I want to be doing 20 contracts of Apple. I'm speaking into existence right now. 2024, I want to be doing 20 contracts of Apple call options. Will that happen? Yes, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make this happen. This is going to be the next arsenal in our, the next weapon in our arsenal is these call options. And I like for most of my options to be, 5-6 months down the road as far as the expiration. But we're making some exceptions with Apple because it's Apple, right? And we believe in Apple. We kind of think Apple is the number 1 company in the world. That's just my opinion. That is my opinion from Stock Talk David, right? So, yeah, I'm not sure when I want to exit these options and build out some more. But right now, I say for 3 days, $926 return, I think we're doing good. I think we are doing good so far. So I just wanted to stop in. Like I said, I didn't even do my investment challenges this week. We're going to pick those back up next week. We're going to double up on those next week to get caught up. But yeah, man, you see what we're doing. Like, we're learning options on the fly in real time, right? So if you go back and look at a few lives ago in May, when you started off with an account of $2,000, where the last video was at $3,000 trying to get to 4. Now we're at $4,000 and we're trying to get to 5. And I think we're going to get to 5K. And I'll be back to do another video once we get to 5K, just to show you the work that we're doing in Robinhood. Mind you, this is not even my main accounts, right? My main accounts are in Fidelity, my buy and hold. I mentioned earlier that, I'm doing some cover call options over there. And, man, that thing is booming right now as well. Making up a lot of the losses that we had last year. Had a chance to go in and restructure my portfolio, and we're ready to rock over there. I'm super confident in every position I have that the position is going to do what they're supposed to do. So, but yeah, it's not a long video. Wanted to give you guys a Robinhood portfolio update. We are on the road to 5K now, not 4K, 5K. So, until next time. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me some comments. I would really appreciate it. And guys, I am out.